Hello everyone, it is Brian here of the Amazing YouTube Enthusiast of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures, YouTube Enthusiast, speaking to each as well as every one of you. I hope each as well as every one of you had a very wonderful, amazing Victoria Day May long weekend. I am also very proud to provide this live end of May 2025 update, which will also premiere sometime early next week or during the middle or the end of the final week of this May this year 2025. And I'm also very proud to present something very amazing as we talk about this live end of May 2025 update as well, ladies and gents. I very recently got a new Google Pixel 8a phone from my mom and my stepdad in honor for my 32nd birthday a couple of weeks ago. I'm very excited to see what it'll look like once we get the settings with the screen protector, a phone cover, get my SIM card transfer from my Google Pixel 7 phone to my new Google Pixel 8a phone. I haven't used it yet. But most of all, I'm also very pleased and very excited to present you something very special. Would you like to see it? You would? Excellent. Well, prepare to be amazed, ladies and gentlemen. I have my very own 10-pin bowling ball in my special 10-pin bowling bag. It's very light. It also has a feature where my bowling shoes will be stored. So every time when I go on the buses to Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes, aside from Ed's Bowling at West Edmonton Mall for their 10-pin bowling, but also for the Banquet 10-pin bowling in the Ice District, I have my very own T-Zone BC one 10-pin bowling ball of my very own with my initial on it too. It's very handy. I'm looking forward to using it. My mom, my stepdad, and my aunt ordered it too, so I thank you very much for that as well. Most importantly, everybody, as part of this live end of May 2025 update, as we go along, this May this year has absolutely been an amazing month of this year 2025 so far. My 32nd birthday a couple of weeks ago was absolutely amazing. It was a lot of fun. It was a very wonderful time. My friends and I, we had a very wonderful, amazing birthday celebration for my birthday. We had my birthday party at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes on the second Sunday, May 11th of this year, with a game of an hour of bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes. And some of my friends, some of them I used to go to school with in LY Cairns a long time ago, came as well, and they really loved the no-name chips from my store, Loblaw City Market in the Ice District. And also, we had a special cake for my birthday, Mario Kart theme too. In fact, that's not all, everybody. I also made some special premieres in honor for my 32nd birthday a couple of weeks ago, as well, involving some various elevators and some scenes from one of my favorite Disney Pixar movies of all time, including special premieres too. Most of all, everybody, my YouTube channel collection has been getting bigger and longer, and I am very proud and very excited to tell you I can hardly wait to make my amazing YouTube videos on my new Google Pixel 8a phone once we get everything set up with the phone cover, SIM card transfer for my Google Pixel 7, a screen protector, and once all that is set up, I look forward to taking it in 4K to a whole new level, putting my amazing bus trip videos, a VTS, Strathcona County, Calgary Transit, HSR Hamilton Street Railway, our Go Bus system, including my train videos of the ETS LRT trains, the Calgary Transit C trains, including our Go trains I use on our Lakeshore West line in the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas, with Aldershot Station and Waterdown through Burlington, Appleby, and Burlington, and especially through Bronte Station, Oakville Station, and Oakville. I am very familiar with on our Lakeshore West line route in the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas on our Go transit system, especially going through Clarkson, Port Credit, Long Branch within the Mississauga-Etobicoke Toronto border, including through Mimico Station, Exhibition Station of Liberty Village of downtown Toronto with a beautiful, magnificent view of the Lake Ontario, Lakeshore Boulevard, Gardiner Expressway. I always see go by whenever using our Go train to Union Station in the downtown area in Toronto during the day on visits in Hamilton, Ontario from Edmonton, Alberta. In fact, you may as well want to know, I have been putting in an extreme amount of extra bowling practices. I'm very proud and very pleased to tell you, everybody, I am so looking forward to testing out my amazing new bowling ball I recently got for my 32nd birthday. It's my personalized, my very own 10-pin bowling ball. And with this bag, it's really going to be handy too. So anytime when I go do 10-pin bowling for extra bowling practices with my 10-pin bowling ball, so after 3 games, you have to have a special cloth to make sure you keep your bowling ball nice and shiny and in excellent condition, but also damage-free. Most importantly, everyone, my YouTube channel has been getting bigger and longer and getting more subscribers, and I'm really getting up to getting near the 6,000 YouTube subscribers, and then another 4,000 more to the 10,000, and I hope to have a special plaque down the road as well. Most of all, everybody, during my actual birthday on the second week, at the beginning of the second week this May, my mom and I, we had a very amazing birthday lunch at the banquet in the Ice District, involving an hour of bowling in the banquet bar area. It's very amazing too. It's got 4 bowling lanes and 10-pin bowling. Most importantly, everybody, before that, I very successfully completed my participation in the 2024-2025 Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season at Gateway Entertainment Center Gateway Bowling Lanes a few weeks ago at the beginning of this May. And as mentioned, I did show you this amazing trophy I received too. I scored 103 points in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. Our coaches, head coach Todd and head coach Tracy, were very impressed with the amazing performances. Most of all, everybody, I became Bowler of the Year in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway, so lots of excitement has happened too. I have been going bike riding as well as putting in extra bowling practices in between my work schedule. I'm very proud, very excited to say I am hoping to plan my trips to Calgary a couple times this summer and plan my trips to Hamilton, Toronto, not just this summer, but sometime this upcoming fall. Who knows, in September 2025 or October, before I begin my fourth season in Special Olympics bowling. I don't know yet, but I am very proud and very persistent to say I have been putting in not just extra bowling practices with 10-pin bowling, but with 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes very recently. And I'm so very excited to tell each as well as every one of you with the wonderful, amazing news of all. In a month from this June, come this summer in July, I will be receiving one of the registrations for next year's Special Olympics 5-pin bowling and 10-pin bowling season for the upcoming next year's 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season. I'm very proud and very pleased to say what Allian Special Olympics has said. The news starts for next year's Special Olympics bowling season for next fall, next October 2025, after summer holidays after the summer. The next year's Special Olympics 5-pin bowling season will begin next October 19th, 2025 for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season. And I also did get some clarification about the next year's Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season as well. It will begin at the end of next October 2025 for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season. Lots of persistence, lots of excitement is up in the air. But most of all, everybody, you may as well want to know, with these extra bowling practices and watching these bowling tutorials has been making a huge difference. In fact, I am really hoping to go down to Calgary a couple times to visit my friends, go one day for Stampede this July, this summer, and then later on at the beginning of early second week this August, this summer, go for a couple days after Pacific Holiday August long weekend this summer this year. So there's a lot of possibilities there. But most of all, everybody, next fall, after the summer, for the start of the next year's 2025-2026 term, I'm looking forward on attending the Greater Edmonton Model Train Show at Millennium Place again next September, including the Comic Con Expo for the Comic Con next fall 2025 as well. So there'll be a lot of excitement too. It is a little bit early, but I am very proud and very persistent. Most of all, I can hardly wait to begin my fourth season for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season after summer holidays, after the summer next fall. There's been a lot of excitement up in the air. I'm also very proud and very pleased to say I did so well throughout my third season in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. So there's been a lot of excitement up in the air throughout this year so far, and now very proud, very pleased to say, since I joined 250 Club, High Game, 300 Club, the coaches in Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes were very impressed how well the Strikers team and I performed, including our coaches in the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at the Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes were very proud of the performances as well. I hope each as well as every one of you will stay tuned for live June 2025 update. It will be on a separate live YouTube video, and I am very excited to say I can hardly wait to see what my new Google Pixel 8a phone will look like once we get it all set up, and I will keep you all posted too. Please stay tuned for live June 2025 update. Once again, thank you for this live end of May 2025 update, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to providing a live June 2025 update that will be on a separate live YouTube video as well. So I will see you soon, everybody. Thank you for this live end of May 2025 update, premiering either earlier, the middle, or close to the end of the last final week of this May this year, 2025. Thanks again for this live end of May 2025 update from the amazing YouTube enthusiast of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. Please stay tuned for live June 2025. I will see you real soon on the next YouTube video of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. I will see you then. You take care, everyone, and stay safe. Stay tuned for live June 2025 from the amazing YouTube enthusiast. This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. I will see you all soon. You take care now. See you again on the next YouTube video of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures.